I am auditing my life. I'm taking a step back and I'm looking at 3 areas that I can maybe make some changes in to see if I can improve my health and well-being. If you've followed anything on my channel to this point, you'll know that I was doing well up until the age of 50, and that's when I caught that virus going around, and I was really sick for 3 weeks, if not longer. And it's 5 years later, and I'm still dealing with the long haul effects. Um, it's really changed my life. So this midlife reset has been quite the challenge. So the things I've come up with this um, life audit, the first thing I'm doing is I'm taking a step back and seeing what actually adds value to my life and what doesn't. And the things that don't add value, I'm chunking, I'm getting rid of. I don't need them. They're not helping me. So paying attention to the things that actually add value to my life. Right now is my babies. I got a lot of kitty cats and a dog and fish. I love all my animals. Um, I, I just love all my babies, and they do bring me joy. They drive me crazy sometimes, but I guess you gotta take the good with the bad. Um, Other things that add value to my life, working out. Obviously, it adds to my life physically, but since I've had that illness, it's been really tough working out. I just don't feel like it's in my blood like it used to be. I was a bodybuilder for over 30 years, up until the point that I got sick. And ever since then, I don't know what happened. I just found it difficult to get in there, to get my mojo. So trying to hit the gym, trying to eat right again, been focusing on that, and uh, I feel like I'm doing better, at least in the nutrition department, but I still have to work on getting myself back into the gym, and I need to be in there to do my physical therapy for my knees, my torn meniscus. Um, Other things that add value to my life is just simply being around people that like to laugh. Got just very few friends that are actually the kind that don't like to give those little jabs at you. So I got maybe 5 real good friends that I can spend time with now and then. Everybody's busy, so it's good to be able to have lunch with them now and then, or talk on the side when you see them out in public. That adds value to my life because it reminds me that there's still people out there that care. And another thing with this life audit is I am decluttering. Um, been trying to straighten up around the house, declutter my desk. Finally got in the attic. I hadn't been able to get up there in 2 years because of these meniscus tears that I've been neglecting. But I was able to get up in the attic and get some things down. Got some outdated records, taxes from the year 2000 and before that. Shredding those documents. It was taking up space. I don't need them. Getting rid of that stuff. I'm getting rid of the stuff that I'm clinging on to, just in case. And they've been up there for 15, 20 years, and I haven't needed them now. So, just get rid of them, donate them, sell them, whatever. Got a lot of books. I have a lot of books on fitness and nutrition and health and detox and all that. And I've kept them over the last couple of years, deciding what I'm going to do with them. They're hard to let go of, but I'm going to go ahead and let go of them. I wrote down all the titles, so if I ever want them in the future, I can, get them again. But right now, they're not serving me a purpose. They could serve someone else a purpose. So letting go of things like that and, other things that I've been tripping on and getting tired of that I thought I would need one day and I still haven't used. So decluttering, getting rid of things, maybe, to give somebody else some value. So another thing that I'm doing to audit my life is just slowing down. I'm not running from here to there and always on high alert, relaxing more, paying attention to myself and the things that I need. If I need to, take a day and just kind of relax because my head's not in the game, that's what I do. If we don't take time out for ourselves and protect ourselves, we're just gonna run into illness like what I'm going through right now. I just think I've had my body in such a position of running and doing and constant go. I just think maybe the immune system was, worn down while I got hit so bad with this virus. I don't know. But I am slowing down, finding some peace. If I need to kick back, a little bit longer for lunch, that's what I do. I'm listening to my body, but I'm also getting the work done. I'm just not killing myself anymore over it. I'm not stressing over it anymore. So, auditing my life, letting go of things um, that cause stress, um, paying attention to things that, add value and latching onto those. Decluttering, just getting rid of the stuff that's just not useful. Maybe somebody else can find some use in it, and slowing down, paying attention to my body, living in the moment, and appreciating my animals, they're by my side. So, those are the things I'm doing. So, as always, I'm doing my best, and things are getting better, and I hope that they are for you too.